Okay, so this is the showdown. This is the Toa Heavy Industries and the Phicen figure. This is the super flexible male seamless body figure. Okay, so yeah, mouthful. So I'm going to review these two right now, head to head. Here we go. So let's talk about what you see first, what it comes with. The synthetic human comes with just another set of hands, whereas the Phicen figure comes with actually 3 sets of hands, and these are basically just kind of like some shorts, some wristbands, and some little leg bands, so you really don't see the seam in the arms and the legs or where they connect. That's all, and it's just the shorts that are covered it up. And these things right here are basically just rubber penises that, oh, let me get it back on camera, that you can put on the guy, and it just, I don't know why they would actually pack that. I've never taken them out because it's nothing I wanted to use, and I don't want to take it out to possibly get demonetized. So that's just, you kind of see through the paper, young children. So yeah, and I think one is extra long, and one is just basically just kind of like flaccid, just kind of like hanging down. So like I say, I don't I don't know why they would hang that there. There's no hole or nothing, or it doesn't glue. So I guess maybe if you put the shorts on and put the manhood on it, it'll hold it. But yeah, that's what these two come with. Now, price-wise, great difference. This is extremely hard to find. I got this one from Canada, and it was 170 something, 174, 178, something like that. The Canadian price is $228, so don't let that scare you. This one, you can still find these. I believe it's on Amazon. I think it went down to like 90. I think this one I bought it for like 110, but I had this for like 3 years now. So I think this one went down to about $98, maybe $89. And it comes with all this minus a head, if you notice that. And they have heads now, sculpted heads. And I've seen them from like $35 to 60 some dollars. So it's still maybe a little cheaper than this. The big difference is the muscles. This thing is thick. I've done 2 reviews on this thing so far, because I said this is about the 3rd year that I had it. Bad point of this one is the joints. For some reason, it's rubber. This is rubber. This is like soft rubber, whereas this is firm plastic. This gets dirty quick. It gets dirty quick. I don't know if you can really see all the dirt. Now I try to wash it, but the dirt from pencil lead, my red pencil that I draw with, whenever I take it out, and I might set it down on my table somewhere where I have all my pencil shavings, it stays on here. I washed this thing maybe twice, and it really doesn't come out. Within the 3 years that I had it, I probably washed it twice because it was just that dirty. All right, let's see if you can focus now. I know you got too much to look at. So, joint-wise, now, this is a metal seamless, of course, other than these seams here, but this is metal, and you get a pretty good range motion with this, except the joint inside. When I twist his arm up and I kind of twist it back, it doesn't really go back into the right position. It kind of twists itself wrong, like a lot of times when I try to do something like behind his head, I'll bring this back, and then this elbow, somehow this would be completely turned around, and the elbow is like bending out this way. And I don't know why. This is not something that I dress and I play with. It's just, I have it sitting on my shelf, and then I use it for lessons, basically. So, whereas this one, which is still new, you have a better range of motion, and it's easier, a lot easier to do, versus, let me give you an example of this. Let's try to compare. Already you see the bicep is turning, and then that goes back. The one good thing about this is you do have some of your muscle formation, but when you start to twist it, you maintain some, but some kind of goes really off key, out there somewhere. And another thing about this shoulder, whereas you have one shoulder up, you can put the shoulder up, they often drop down like this. So you have to kind of work to get it back up. It's back up because I haven't really twisted the limbs yet. And what happened? It started to tear right in here. Let me see if you can see this. I noticed that the second year, and as I say, I don't play with this. It just tore. It's the same way that joints. The female, I have the female, and let me show you the female real quick. I would not recommend getting the female because this is what happens, and I can't fix it. I don't know why the arm does this and then goes back like that. And the male does that every now and then, but I can actually feel it and fix it to get it right. But as far as the female, there's really no definition. I thought it would be more defined, but it's not. So I don't, and with this, I think this might have been used. It's just the hand is flapping because the female didn't come with anything other than a second pair of feet. So I think they gave me, and the box was busted up. So I think they gave me somebody's return after they kind of messed over it. So enough about the female. Let's get back to the male. The female never ripped, but as I say, I never pick it up because for fear that the metal on his hand might break. So I'm gonna just throw her down right here. So split wise, this guy can do a split. It's not bad. He can do a split. So let me get all these accessories out the way and we'll battle these guys to see who can do what and who can come back with what. So split, let's get your arms up, get your arms up. Split, easy, easy, but as you see, it won't stay, it won't stay. This is definitely heavier. I would say this is like, let's just say this is half a pound, this is the whole pound. So you could probably use one of those claws to, hold it up while you position it. Someone said that they found something that would actually hold this up, one of those kind of stands that hook around you and you can hold up, but I haven't really looked for it because I didn't really need it because I don't use this to pose. So range of motion, let's see. The arm goes behind the head. That's fairly simple. Arm goes up and behind the head, fairly simple, double jointed. I think they're both double jointed. This one has a little more range of motion, but let's see what happens when I bring his arm back down. So I'm having trouble with that elbow. And then see how that shoulder drops down, and sometimes it's just really hard to get it back up. You have to keep working it, keep on working it. And right now the elbow joint is right here instead of right here. So you have to move the skin around, and that's the bad thing about this. I like this thing, I love this thing, but some reason the joints are getting old, is doing the thing. There is no of tearing, fill in the blank. There is no sign of that the joints might tear or come out, but here, yeah, and here are problems if I keep twisting or want to get it in some kind of, strange position. So good twist here, whereas this guy, bring his legs down, pretty good twist here too. You got twists. Let's do them this way. Since I got him that way. Wow, his back is almost, his chest is actually on a thing where this guy is not. But the one good thing about this is you have that muscle definition that, which is somewhat true to form. When you twist or you bend, you get that good muscle definition. So let's bend this guy here. Let's see what he can do. Hands up. So this is as far as he can go. Which, I mean, it's not bad. It's really not bad. But you have to ask yourself, what are you buying it for? Are you buying it for anatomy purpose? Are you buying it for collecting purpose? Are you buying it for just position? Like, you might know the muscles, but you want something to position your figure in to draw. This might not be your best bet. Or maybe if you just have the money and you like it and you can use it for a collector's item later, if it's not all busted up and tore up, then this is probably gonna be your best. This is gonna be your best bet for just drawing. Well, because of the stuff that it comes with, and because it is cheaper, and you can still find it on Amazon and probably get it in 2 days. This would be your best bet. I'm thinking this might have a greater range of motion, but we haven't finished yet. The thing is not over yet. So let's sit him down and bend him over. Oh, and I know this guy won't go that far down. So my hand is cramping. The thing about this guy, his legs won't stay closed. His legs won't stay closed in certain positions. I mean, you can hold them, closed, and you can fold him up like that and even bend his knees. But because of the amount of rubber that there is, it will not stay like this. So even if you had a little hook thing to hold him up, it will not stay. But I mean, the guy's muscular. What do you expect? Bodybuilders can't close their legs. So this guy here, this is as far as this in range. Put your hands up, and then his feet, his legs. Because of this in here, this will not go any higher unless you kind of twist it, and then kind of bring it up, and then just twist that knee up. Yeah, but this is as far as this guy's gonna go. But one thing about this guy versus this guy, he will stand up. I've seen people have him standing on one arm, and you know the balance is perfect. Whereas this one most assuredly will not. Now I don't know why you would want to stand him on one arm. Maybe if you want to draw a position standing on one arm, where you could just kind of like hold it, you know. And I'm not gonna try to do it. I've seen a picture of it. Do you have the right hands on the right hands? Yes, you do. Right hands on the right arm. So yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, because his joints are tight. That's one good thing about it. You gotta have the joints tight, and you have to know how to position, you know, figure before you can do something like that. But yeah, it's just, I've seen it, and it's like amazing, and that's one reason why I wanted it. So let's get on with it. But as I say, if you have something to hold it up, you can always, you know, do that and then have it hold it up and then draw it from there, or take a picture of it. You know, take a picture and then draw it from that. Draw from the photo. Let's see. Double joint it again. It won't stay. These won't go back. Now that's one thing about this versus his feet. His feet will go all the way back. So you can like lay him down flat. If you sit on his knee, sit him on his knee, it would work that way. Whereas this, after a certain point, the ball will pop out. It will pop out. He only has one set of feet, whereas the woman has two, and one is like the flat foot, and the other is curved like for a heel, which doesn't look like, which one? I think I have the flat feet on her. And see, right now this leg feels like it's not going to go right back into position. There it goes. So a figure should not have that. It should go right back, come out, go right back again. See now, right now, this shoulder is shot. So I would have to kind of rotate it until it goes back up. Surprising. Usually this takes about 5 minutes to do. So I'm not downing this. I'm not downing this now. See how this one is down now? And that is a pain when and it's still down. When you're finished with it and you're trying to get another position and something like this doesn't work. I wonder if you can hear that noise. That clicking noise is like where the two metals are hitting. I always say I wanted to cut this open to see how the joints are set up, but I don't have that kind of money. Maybe if I buy two more, then I'll sacrifice this one and cut him open. But again, you see the one shoulder's up, one shoulder's down. Let me see if I can work with this. I don't want to, maybe I'll cut it and I'll get the shoulder back together. All right, after about 70 minutes of trying to play with this thing, the shoulder is still down, but I want to keep going and finish this thing. One of the good things about this is, as I said, your muscle definition. For those people that have trouble with legs, you have great muscles here, and you even have like some veins. If I can get like a really close up of the leg, where's the camera? You can see the veins and like in his calves as well. So I mean, it was really good attention to detail. Veins in the biceps. You know, the back is really nice. You know, your shoulders, you know, all of this, you know, is good for people that are really trying to study the anatomy. I mean, it is just like wonderful to study the anatomy. But again, after you've been it so much, it's not, let's put it this way, it's not that the joints, you know, will come down. I mean, they can put the leg up and it'll hold that kick, but because, like I said, the big thighs, it won't stay together because of all this rubber here and rubber there. So I can't like put that leg up. So if he's doing like a front kick, you know, that rubber is stopping it from completing that kick. It just drops down, and then I just felt that joint kind of mess up. Whereas this guy, what we're doing, a front kick. It'll stay. Maybe because it's new, but you have to turn it to get it up any higher. So that wouldn't really be a front kick. That'd be more out to the side. So than the front. So I would say this one may have it as far as range flexibility. Now head-wise, you get a head with this, which is great. You can take the mask off, revealing the face. You got some good face detail. I don't like taking this guy's mask off. I don't know why. I feel like I'm gonna break his little neck or something. So you have your little skeleton face. For those people that want to do skeleton, you know, heads. But I mean, it's good head construction as far as, you know, drawing purposes. Whereas this guy does not come with a head. So, I mean, range of motion in the neck would be the same if you had a head on it. So it goes from side to side. So I would say it may give you a little more motion, but this not only does the neck flex, the head will flex too. So, yeah. So as I say, in buying these, you have to figure out, number one, can you afford, you know, the 170 versus the 89 or 98, you know, why would you buy them? Are you buying them strictly for drawing purposes? Are you doing like shows where you're going to dress them up? You know, this guy could be like Captain America or something like that. And I've seen the little Steve Rogers head sculpt. The bad thing about the head sculpts are, to me, this neck is a little small for somebody that's like this big. His neck should be like wide out because you have like this big head, and I'll use this. You have like this big head or this thick neck for this little neck here, and this is actually fits if I would like put it all the way down. Kind of weird looking, but the other heads are much bigger. The necks are thick, and this neck is thick. This neck is thin compared to what you would be putting on top of this. So, you know, that's one reason I didn't buy some of the faces. Two is because those things are expensive. Some of the good looking ones are really expensive. And yeah. So, and this guy does, mouth does open too. So if you want to get that, you know, that expression of, you know, just creeping people out, just like screaming, just then yeah, it'd be good for that. Put your mask back on before you scare everybody in the house. It just pops back on. Yeah, I kind of like the mask look. It's just with the red eyes, and then this face, nice, really sculpted face that will help you do some good faces. Even take the mask off. I mean, you can still just hold the mask and then just do some nice faces. So, comparison. I like this one because it'll hold. Not that this one won't hold, but as I say, it just, the joints start twisting. I don't know, no, because I would have noticed that when I first got it, if the joints were just like really messing up, you know. So after 3 years, like I say, it still holds. But again, every time I do that, that shoulder like drops down, and this one is down even more instead of going up like that. So this one went back up because I didn't twist it. So you have one down and one up to show those delts. This one is just down. Let's one more time. Let's see if I can get it one more time. And this is what I have to sit here and I have to do. I just rotate. Wow, that's even worse. Look at that. That's even worse. Now the joint is like that. Yeah, it's frustrating. But it will fit your clothes because I've seen a lot of people get clothes and dress these guys, you know, into their favorite superhero, and then they'll buy the head to match the outfit. I've seen Captain America. I can't think right now. Other than Captain America, I've seen several that they've done. Okay, the shoulder is up. Yeah, the shoulder is up now. How did I get it? I don't know. You just have to kind of like work it until it does that. Not saying it'll do that as soon as they get out of the box, but I'm having that trouble with it. So other than that, you've seen the flexibility of the two, and this shoulder does come up and down. And this joint here, it will go up and down, but it's really stiff, and I want to kind of keep it that way. So I don't want to just keep, you know, say like this one will go up and down. You can put that shoulder up there like that. So as I say, this is stiff, and I want to kind of keep it stiff because you never know. I might use it for something one day, and I want the joints to stay stiff. And at first I thought this was plastic, was a little dirty from the coming out of all that rubber, but you can see right here, that's weathered. They got that little weathered look to it, so it's not like perfectly clean white. So if you do get one and you see that color, then that's what it's supposed to be. So this was a little bigger, definitely a little more stronger and more powerful. If it's new, the joints will probably won't give you trouble like this one. Sculpted fist. Let's see these. They're both pretty good. Let's get the other one. Good sculpt on the hands. I do like the hands. The sculpts on the hands. You're not gonna do right. This one's more. This one's looks more powerfuler than this one. It's just because when you make a fist. Where's my camera? When you make a fist, it's not square. It curves down like that, and he's got that here, and then the other hands are really nicely done as well. I don't know, this is not really a gun holding hand. This is just a, you know, just like a kind of hand. So yeah, this is the gun hold. I guess this is the gun holding hand right here. But it doesn't come with guns, so I guess any 12-inch figure that has guns, you can use that, because like any 12-inch figure that has clothes, you can dress this guy. But it really gets dirty. And I'm sure it's probably hard to get pants over this rubber or clothes on top of this rubber, because this is like really tacky. It's like really tacky, or you know, where something like that could be smooth. I want to say I think I saw somebody dress this thing in a type of robe or a Star Wars type of outfit. So, you know, something to think about. But, you know, why are you buying it? You know, do you have the money to just, you know, buy it? If you're taking videos or still shots, this will probably make some nice shots, some nice different, you know, setups. So again, 2 sets of hands where you have the 2, 4, 3 sets of hands. The clothes to put them on, but if you're going to dress them, get some regular clothes. And then, you know, the little penises. It's really weird because this is rubber, so like really soft, squishy rubber too. So yeah, never use them. Never use the clothes, and I've not used the hands. I think the hand came with this hand, but I just took it off and put the fist on it because it looks cooler with a fist. So I can't think of anything else. Amazon, they're both on Amazon, but this might be sold out. A lot cheaper, comes with a lot more stuff. You got great muscle definition, pretty good range. Your joints don't wear out. They kind of fall out of place. Let's put it that way, fall out of place after a while. But, you know, if I had the choice between the two, definitely get this one. You know, if I could only get one, I'd definitely get this, just because of the muscle structure, and I could study the muscle on this thing. Even the triceps, nice triceps, you know, when you turn it, sometimes you still get that muscle definition, but you say a lot of times you lose it by like twisting it. It's just, you know, the bicep's supposed to go up, tricep come around. It does not. So, but I mean, you know, that's a minor thing. So that's going to be it for this review of these two guys. So I want to do the Body Coon review against the 6-inch. Hold on. The Body Coon, which comes with a load of stuff, a ton of stuff in this little carrying case. Plus you have your holding pin. So I want to do that against the 6-inch figure of this guy. So that's going to be, you know, another one. So that's going to be it for this review. I'll leave the links to buy these things. The one from Amazon and the one from Canada here, and the one from Amazon for this in the link below, in the little section below. So yeah, if you're liking this stuff, leave me a comment. Say me likey, and subscribe. It doesn't cost any money. You won't get an email every month or bill. So just subscribe. Help me grow my channel so I can get out to more people and tell them about art stuff. So okay, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next class. I've got a lot more videos coming up. I have great ideas for these videos. I just have to have the time to sit down and get them out. All right. Yeah, that's it. My bro went out for a second. All right, I will see you guys in the next video.